Welcome and good morning. Welcome once again to Channel 196 on Star Times. This is Cool TV. Welcome to CROSSFIRE. And today we have very beautiful stories for you, and we will definitely be taking you through a couple of other stories that you will be interested in to know exactly what is going on in the country as at today. The Code of Conduct Tribunal reiterate the fact that Bukola Saraki, the Senate President of Nigeria, the number 3 man, must appear before, everyone today in the court. And so everybody is still anticipating if eventually something is going to change to stop that or to stall it. But he is determined to say, I am a law-abiding citizen of this country and I will appear wherever anybody wants me to appear. What is happening in Nigeria? What's happening in APC? What exactly is happening in the Senate? A lot of questions in the mind of Nigerians, and then we're looking forward to getting answers as soon as possible. Anyway, I am with Ishoma Againe in the studio, and the show will be done by us today. Ishoma, good morning.
Good morning and welcome to CROSSFIRE today.
All right, let's welcome another gentleman that we have on the show today. The last time we had him on the show, somebody called me, after the show and told me, he said, I love that man's passion. But meanwhile, somebody called during the show and said, wow, this person is just this and all of that. Why we enjoy to take your opinion on topical issues and whatever issues we're treating on the show. We like you to be very, very, very careful about your comments and try as much as possible not to go personal. Just stay on the issue. Mm-hmm. That's what we'd like to tell all our callers. Just stay on the issue and leave persons out of whatever issue that we're discussing. All right. Now, we have Professor Chris Nwanokobia in the studio with us, and we'll be doing the show together. Prof, good morning.
Good morning.
On the show.
Good morning. My pleasure to be here.
We apologize, for what you had to go through to
It was a great luck.
Lagos is just...
It was terrible.
Lagos is, before the last governor went, there's a slogan, Fashola is working and Lagos, Fashola is working. And
Lagos is working.
And Lagos is working, and all of that.
What will it be now?
I really don't know. I think Ambode is working and Lagos is slowing.
Well, I think it's too early in the day to make that assessment.
All right. The gridlock since Sunday in Lagos is unprecedented.
No, but there's a reason. I think that truck drivers are protesting, and it's not Ambode's fault per se, but I think that that will be resolved.
Don't you think there should have been a consultation before the declaration?
They're protesting, but they're still violating the orders of the governor.
That's
they're
why I'm saying there should have been.
They're protesting and they've blocked down the streets of Lagos. Come on, you're the governor of the state. You have the powers.
Who are you blaming this time?
Why don't you just impound the trucks?
Let's know who are you.
Impound the trucks. I'm blaming the state government because I know what I faced yesterday. I know what I faced, and it wasn't funny. You are the state governor. You are the chief law enforcement agent. Impound these trucks. You should beat these people to line.
When you impound the trucks,
change. Beat these people to line to behave well.
Let's talk. When they impound the trucks, to be packed where?
How do you move them out?
The Fashola administration built various packs for them, which they have failed to use. There's so many places
along Lagos Ibadan Express.
No, I'm not talking about that one. But there were so many, plots of land which they gave out they gave to them, to the associations and unions, for them to park properly.
Anyway, one of them is coming.
Off the road.
Most likely before the end of the week, the chairman is coming on the show.
Why can't they use it?
Let them come and tell us exactly. There are loads of information out there that are not verifiable. You and I wouldn't know if the past administration or the current administration have given them anywhere to park in Lagos. You see, I am thinking that if they have a parking space in Lagos and the place is still there, I don't want to believe that they just will defile the instruction of the state.
They turned those parks to parking garage for broken down trucks. Those trucks which are now comatose that cannot function, which shouldn't be. Shouldn't be.
Anyway, when they come around, they will tell us. They will tell us exactly what the situation of things should be. But my candid opinion is just that I believe that the governor of Lagos State, I don't know if Prof will agree with me, should have consulted okay, 3 people were killed. There was a bad accident in Ojuelegba. I know that the
people
activity.
Hold on, every day across
I know the
states,
activities of
Lagos
these guys
State because of these people
to be checked. I know, we all know that the activities need to be checked. But I believe very strongly in dialogue, in consultation. He should have met with them before saying, okay, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. I should have at least, consulted with them.
If you want me to say something about this, I think that the first thing to note is the fact that there is criminality. People are being killed by the day. And then there is need for government to take proactive steps and action. And then you must not negotiate everything with people when you're in governance. Because, of course, nobody negotiated with those who have lost
I'm not
ones.
saying
let me land. You will understand where I'm coming from. I think that what is important here is that at this level, government should take proactive steps. And I think that that's what's happening already. The police is there trying to make them leave where they are now. And I believe that ultimately, because sometimes when we criticize certain actions and situations, we forget the fact that almost every time you have a protest, there's a breakdown of law. Exactly, almost every time. Yes. So once there's a protest, you will have this kind of situation. Now, how does the state handle it? I think that they should be proactive enough and fast enough to resolve in this impasse because it's affecting a lot of people.
What is happening right now,
for about 3 hours.
What is happening right now is that they are doing consultation. They are putting the cart before the horse. They are doing what they should have done at the initial stage when it happened.
No, do you have to? Because you're
now there is chaos. Now there is chaos. And then they are being engaged.
Do you have to always engage people who break laws?
I mean,
what are you engaging them for? There's a law that says move at night because of the masses of the people, because of public safety and lives.
And you want to negotiate that?
Are you going to negotiate that? What is important now is that, now that they have taken to protest, you resolve it. You don't negotiate issues that are of primacy. I think that, you see, when we talk about particular things like law breaking, and nuisance, because that's what these trucks have constituted themselves over the years. Look at that man and his family that was perished on that got smashed at Ojuelegba. Think about the site. Think about the gruesome.
And many other people that
I understand.
And then government took drastic steps within the ambit of the law. What is important now is resolve this impasse, this protest, and those who must be punished should be punished, and those who must take cue, because there are several other places. Well, I must say that some of these parks are not developed yet, but government should partner with them in ensuring that these parks are developed fast enough, so that you take these trucks off the road and then ensure that the society is not only peaceful but safe for human interaction. And, that's what is important.
I listen to you, Prof. My concern is that whatever decision that Lagos State government eventually took and then passed it on, you already know that this set of people know about this law and they are defiling whatever this law says that they should not do. My concern will be to look into the reason why this is like that.
No,
by finding out, hold on, I listen to you now. To find out first and establish the fact that how come this set of tanker drivers cannot just obey this law? Now, I listen to someone.
That's why they cannot obey the law. They are lawless.
So it is a wrong.
Lawless,
are you saying?
And they should be punished.
I want us to talk one after the other. Let's just try and pass information there. I'm saying that we have tanker drivers who drive into Lagos to come and load and leave. Now, we have a situation where we have gridlock or they cause nuisance on Lagos roads and they kill people. People lose their lives. I understand that. I have been, I have witnessed a situation.
You want government to discuss with them and find out why they are doing that?
I believe so.
Oh, come on.
I believe so. Let me tell you one of the major reasons. I was telling someone, how come most of the time...
Let's reduce it to
you don't see... Hold on. Let me make my point. No, you don't. You don't. Maybe until I'll answer. Now, I was asking one of them, how come you guys just stay on the road? And he told, somebody said to me, he said, the roads are not even motorable. You have to negotiate it because you are driving articulate vehicles.
You want me to shock you? The man who kills his father has a reason. The man who kills a man on the street has a reason. How logical is the reason? That's what matters.
Yeah.
Now,
this one, and I'm telling you the roads are bad. Have you been to
Apapa? Their reasons are almost illogical. When the roads were good, they were still parking on the bridges.
Do you know that the parking is also causing the further damage
of the roads?
Exactly.
When the roads were good, they were parking on the bridges.
Now it's bad.
When the roads were good, they were parking at Ijora. When the roads were good, they were constituting nuisance.
No,
I am saying, when you look at the economic value, no, you made your point. When you look at the demographics, when you look at the pros and the cons, stopping them from operating will paralyze a lot of economic activities also. And you put that side by side, the nuisance they're constituting on our roads,
for sake of their lawlessness,
and endangering,
continue.
The lives of the Russians.
To make that point.
I didn't struggle. It's because she was interjecting.
Let me say this.
I cannot be talking over our voice.
No, let me say this.
I listen to both of you, but you don't want to listen to me.
We know where you're going.
No, you don't.
So clear.
You are not in my mind.
You want a dialogue. You want a negotiation with them. You want to understand where they're headed. Let me use these graphics.
Okay.
Do you discuss with your son who has disobeyed or who keeps disobeying you because you know that child needs to wash the place or clean the dishes or clean the house, so you have to discuss with him when he's wrong?
If I notice that he's not doing it, if he's flaunting my laws by not carrying out those things, I'll sit him down. I will sit him down and ask him. By beating the child at that point, does it make the child come back to come and do the same thing?
Discipline does not necessarily mean beating. Discipline could be removal of some rights, could be a frown, could be pushing the child aside, could be refusing to sit on the table, on the dinner table with that child. There are several ways to discipline a child. You don't negotiate situations that have gone to this drastic level. You take certain steps, and now that they have taken steps, they are protesting, you take additional steps, they will remove the trucks because they need to make profit.
Okay.
The truth is that the reason our society is where it is because there are no sanctions.
Okay.
The time has come for our society to walk the path of rectitude. Sanctions, make monuments of reference and monuments of deterrence. Impound those trucks if need be, and then the owners will decide to perhaps partner with government in developing the parks or ensuring that their drivers adhere to strict instructions.
Okay.
I'll give you a practical instance. I left the house about 6 a.m. It took me 3 hours to make a journey that otherwise should take me about 20 minutes. And you're talking about negotiation. I think that the time has come for us to make monuments of reference and monuments of deterrence.
Prof, I have a point. I have a point. We'll be going on a short break. Okay. But I want to make this point because we'll be coming back there. Now we're talking about negotiating, just to ensure that things are done properly, or not negotiating so that things that we want are done. I am going to raise this issue when we come back from the short break. The federal government of Nigeria took a position and say, we will negotiate with Boko Haram.
Absolutely out of context.
Absolutely out of context. All right, we will determine that when we come from this short break. Let's quickly go now. We'll be right back.
So, did you like what you just saw? I know you did. It's very simple. If you want to see more, just subscribe to our channel right now.